Hey everyone, welcome to our Wake Up and Makeup. This is where we go over everything from start to finish on Luminous, the starter kit, how to use it, and then I get to do a full face of makeup. So I'll be ready for the day, which is nice. So yeah, we've changed these a little bit so you can see a full face of makeup and not just bits and pieces, and just focusing on one thing. We get to do it all. So I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Good morning, Candy. How are you? Um, so yeah, we're gonna get started. So let's go in. I always like to show the starter kit. So let me grab that real quick. And in our starter kit, you'll see this is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And it comes with makeup. So it comes with the two large bottles of foundation, your Love and your Blush. And so we give you pretty much everything you'll need to get started. And so we give you the two large bottles so you can color match, so you can have that perfect shade match 365 days a year, which is pretty amazing. And then we also give you the Love and Blush. Now you're using just drops of those. And so you'll, and when I say drops, like 2, that's all you're using. And then with the blush, and then Love, you'll use about 2 or 3 as well. And so it's, like I said, pretty darn amazing, but we give you the 2 large bottles of foundation so you can practice. This is a new way of doing makeup, and so you need to practice. I mean, there is a little bit of a learning curve. You'll get it in no time. It's not a big deal, but I'm telling you not to touch your face, and you're putting it on differently. And the pattern is you end up trying to put it on like traditional makeup, and you need to make sure that you're going to do the following things that I'm going to tell you. So when you're practicing, we want you to do these things: is get it out, plug it in. When you turn this on, there is, hold on a minute, air that comes out. And so moving this around your face is practicing. So you want to keep it about 4 finger widths away and keep your stylus moving. And then when you're ready, you can put water in here and practice pulling back on the trigger, because you're going to be pulling back very light on that trigger, and almost to the point where you're going to question whether or not it's even coming out. So there you go. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Angela. Hello, Patty. Hello, Amber. Man, we just got, everybody jumped on. We're excited. Yay. And it's Friday. So yesterday I did matte. I did a whole bunch of matte. And so today I wanted to do like a glowing skin. And because there's one product that I love. You know, I love all of them, but one product that I really, really do like, and I'm checking to see if I need anything else. Okay, so, oh man, hold on. Let me get this straight. There we go. All right. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. My face is prepped. I do have on my eyebrows, obviously. So let's talk about those again. But I do have my eyebrows on. And so now I'm going to go in and start with the makeup. Now, yesterday I did do some powder beforehand, and that helps you stay matte. So because we're going to want a glowing skin, I'm going to start with, bam. This is the exposure highlighter, and this is the rose gold one. And I just love this guy. We have the rose gold. We also have a bronze one. Let me see if I have any of that now. I go through the bronze like crazy, but I love this rose gold. And you can put it on like that. Now I'm putting this on beforehand, so there's, I don't have any other, I don't have other stuff on, so I'm able to kind of blend it in and not worry about messing up any foundation, or, I'm almost using it as a lotion, kind of. Angela just got her magnetic lash. You're gonna love them, guys. If you haven't tried the Lash Lord, the magnetic lashes, they are amazing. I put them on all week, and it's really, really amazing. I went through all of them, so I don't have them here, but they are amazing. It has the 2-in-1 adhesive, smart adhesive. So not only are you getting the magnetic glue or the magnetic eyeliner, but it has glue in it as well. And so you're able, it has that double hold. So it's really going to grab on the lash and not go anywhere. Good morning, Pat. How are you? All right. I'm going to do a little bit here. And this exposure highlighter, I just love it because it does give you that really young, youthful glow, very nourished look. You know, sometimes using, you know, I love the Optics highlighter palette, but sometimes just having, like, it's so creamy that it does give you that real, like, creamy look, very moisturized look, which who doesn't want that, right? All right, so now let me grab some, I'll do the glow actually. I'm gonna go with Glow, and Glow is a highlighter, but it's more of a true highlighter. It's going to give you that highlight glow, not a shimmer, whereas this is a shimmer, so that way I can use it underneath my eyes. And I do like the highlighted look underneath my eyes. I like my eyes to pop, and so I like to go in, and I'll either use the CC concealer sometimes, or in light beige because it's a little bit lighter than me. Angela, Loretta says, I love Luminettes. Well, we love you, Loretta. Thank you. Angela wanted to know how to clean them. So one, it depends on if you're even putting on mascara. That's one thing. I find I don't even put mascara on, or I put mascara on beforehand, just a little bit, and then put the lash on. And so you probably won't have to clean mascara off of them. And the glue is so different. You're not putting glue on the lash. You know how in regular lashes we dip the lash in the glue and then put it on? This time you're putting the glue and the adhesive here, and then the lash attaches. So you'll also find like it's very little cleaning. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit on a brow highlight as well with the Glow, and right here on the inside of my eye. And then back underneath to do a little bit more highlighting underneath. Now you can already see how it's starting to highlight underneath my eyes, but you can still see this. No, I'm using Glow. Yeah, using Glow. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Do you need to let the liner kind of dry? No, Loretta. If you go back to Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, 9:30 Wake Up and Makeup, I put them on. And so, and even if you check out YouTube, there's videos on there on how to put on the magnetic lashes. That's why I love the magnetic lashes. There's no dry time. It's faster to put on. You put the liner on and immediately you put the lash on. And what you'll find is it kind of goes, whoop, it like pops to it. And then just make sure that the ends are on. And when I put the liner on, I usually make another pass on the ends to hold the ends. But it's so easy. If you had trouble putting regular lashes on, I feel you won't have any trouble with these, because not only do you have the 2-in-1 smart adhesive, when you do the line, it gives you something to shoot for as far as where you're putting the lash. So you're just like, oh, going for that line, going for the line, boom, it's done. So it's pretty amazing. All right, so now you can still see my glow and my my shimmer. So now I'm going in with my foundation. I'm going to use the Silk 4-in-1, putting my drops right in there, and going to airbrush. So I start in one side or one spot, and then I'm going to make a complete pass. The other thing, I was showing somebody how to airbrush the other day, and you can stop at any point. So you don't have to, you know how you see me keep going and going and going and going? You don't have to do that. You can do like your forehead, stop, down my nose, stop, under my nose and my chin, stop, now my cheeks, stop. So you can, you know, when you're first starting out, you can do it this way to get started, because, you know, I don't want to like stress you out about like, oh, I have to get it all right. You don't have, you can stop it at any point. Glue on your eyelid. I have that lashes that you have to glue on your eyelids. You have the Lash Lure ones, the new one, Tracy? Is that what you're talking about? And you will love them. All right, so I'm, yes, Jeannie, it is. It's Disney Princess skin. All right, so now I'm going back and forth. But see how this glow is still happening? I mean, I love that the fact that I can put this on beforehand, and with how airbrush works, it will blend it in a little bit, but you still have that shine, that glowing skin underneath. Oh, Tracy, you have the regular ones. So with those, you would put glue on the lash, let it dry a little bit, and then it go in to put them on your lids. With those, you might need to pull off a little bit of the glue because you're gluing the actual lash and not your lid. So yeah. Where did I get what? Candy? Where did I get them? Where did I get what? The lashes? I used to think, gosh, I will never be able to airbrush. However, it was so simple, and the coverage without the heavy clogging. Oh my, it's the best. Loretta, I love that. That is so, oh, my earrings. I think they were a gift. I actually don't remember where I got them. Or there's this little boutique by work and that I always shop at, so it might have been there too. Loretta, I love hearing that, and because you're with everybody. I mean, I know a lot of people get the system and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna love it. And then they get it and they're like, I don't know if I can do this. And you can. It is a lot easier than we think in our heads, right? We're like, oh, I don't know. And then it turns out to be so simple. It is a new way of doing it. There is a learning curve, but you get it in no time. If you do what I told you to do in the beginning with just using the air, feeling that air around your face, and then using the water, you're gonna get it down. And guess what, guys? It's makeup. You totally mess up, take it off. It's makeup. It's not the end of the world. All right, I'm doing a little bit of contouring. Definitely here. Blend it down there. Just a little bit, just a little. And then I am going to go back to this Nude and Naughty palette. You know, you hear me say this all the time. I'll stop using a palette because I'm like, oh, not digging the colors anymore. Or you know how we always go through those cycles of, oh, this is my favorite palette, but then we get something else and we're like, oh, this is my favorite palette, and then you forget about this poor thing. I had a refreshing thought of for my or a refreshing experience with my new nude palette, this one here, and I'm really liking this color. And so I'm using, it's the one Sand. Yes, Loretta, it does. She's like, it makes you want to do your makeup. That is so right. Let's see. Someone is asking how to make lips look thin. Wow. I don't know. No, just kidding. I'm like, nobody's ever asked me that. Everybody wants, I want bigger lips. So we can go over that as well. So I'm taking some eyeshadow. When I get to lips, I will talk about that. Taking the blending brush, hitting Sand, and I'm going to apply this in the outside crease. I know, I don't know if anybody's ever asked to make lips look thinner. Everybody wants big, voluptuous lips. But we can talk about it for sure, because you'll do the opposite of what I've been doing. Right? Oh, all right. So let's go. See, that's what I love about makeup, is that it's whatever you want. It doesn't have to be, you know, it's all an interpretation, honestly. All right. So I'm just blending this sand color. Let me show it to you real quick. This one right here. And I'm just digging this color. And I'm just blending. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Just blending that. And then I can take a flat eyeshadow brush and with parchment go in. Now I would be happy with just what I have on, because I did use glow on that inside. But if I wanted to bring it out just a little bit more, I could. And just do it that way. You see, there's more of a contrast. And then I'm just going to blend. And let's just blend a little bit more on this one. A little more on this one. I don't like hard edges, so I just keep blending until it's done. And then I did this eye yesterday, but I am going to go in a little something different with sand. And I'll use this. And just go underneath. This is with the eyeshadow to line the eyes. And then now I'm using the Temptation eyeliner, which we found is that's my mascara, so hold on. The Temptation eyeliner is better for a thinner line. Again, you're just going to tickle the lash line. So different than Persuasion, it has that really thin brush on it. And I can get it right at my lash line. Can you see? Like that. Now, because I did touch my eyelashes, I'm just going to wipe that off a little bit. Heather, I still put navy blue eyeshadow on the silver eyeshadow. Oh, I love it, Tracy. I forget about the navy blue a lot. See, that's another one I need to. Oh, and you know what I was going to do as well is look at because I'm digging this shade, and in our click and plays we have some that are very similar to that. I don't know where my wipes went. Oh, they're all the way at the bottom. Okay. So like you could do it with this color as well. It would be very high pigmented, or this color. That would be really pretty. That one is ginger. So very neutral colors that you could do that with. Or if you liked this color, you could even blend it down more where it's not as bold. If you wanted, you know, just to go a little lighter. So there you go. But see how it's just that really thin line with the Temptation eyeliner. Super, super thin. All right, let me curl the lashes. Love curling the lash. And then grabbing my mascara. Putting that on. Oh, thank you, Loretta. I love our mascara brush too, because you know, you hear me say that these lashes curl in, and I'm able to use the thin part of this to separate them. And then mascara on the bottom. All right, so now let's talk about how to let's see, how to, oh, do I have it? I don't think I do. Oh, maybe this is it. Nope. No. Hold on, I'm grabbing all my liners. I hope I didn't just fade out. Okay. Hold on, let me. Oh, it did work. Okay, fixed. All right. I don't have the persuasion. I mean the light one. But as far as wanting to make your lips look smaller, what I end up doing is I draw on the outside of my lip. So if you wanted your lips to look smaller, you would draw on the inside. Also, don't do an exact line. You want to smudge it. I also wouldn't do any super bold colors. So the lips would stand out. I would stick with the more neutral colors. But the other thing you could do is when you're doing your foundation is put it everywhere and then also put it on your lips. And then that way you can make it look smaller by drawing on the inside. I'm not a big believer in making, you know, like if I was drawing bigger lips, I wouldn't want the gap there. That's why I do it just right at the very top, if that makes sense, the top part of the line. So if you want it smaller, put foundation on to blur that line and then do it on the inside. But I'm going back and doing it on, and you can tell just with that, how that made a difference on that top line. And that I'm still on my lip, just one's on the inside and then one's on the outside. All right. All right. Make lips smaller naturally? Oh, honey, I have no idea. I have no idea. The only thing I would recommend is if you didn't want to line the lips is still put the foundation on over it and then maybe just put a little bit of a neutral color right on the center of the lip and don't draw them or anything like that. So that's the only thing I would recommend. I wouldn't know. I know how to make lips bigger, but not smaller. You just don't want to draw attention to them. So if you did put foundation on over them to even out the color, and make it more flesh color, then they won't be as noticeable. And so you might want to try that. You like my Texas earrings? Yes, thank you. All right, so now I'm going for it, guys. I'm going with Flamingo. And because I do have that darker liner on it, it's not going to be as bright, but of course it's going to get out there. Oh, Linda, I hope you start feeling better, baby. All right. And there we have some lips. So I still think, I believe, in the winter, we're still going to be seeing some bright colors. You can still change to more of a fall color, but have still that brightness of the either the lips or the cheeks or anything like that. Thank you, Tracy. I am going to put a little bit of soft rose blush, although that did not. Let me get another one out. Shake this one up. Hello from Alabama. All right, so now I'm going to just add a little bit of pink just to the apples of my cheeks, right there. I just felt like I needed some color right at the cheek part. And then it will tie into the lips as well. So there we go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And hey, we're here for you guys every day, Monday through Friday at 9:30. We do our wake up and makeup. And then we also have on YouTube, we have our pro tip of the day where we answer your questions that you guys submit. So if you do have any questions, please submit them to a beauty bar, and I'll put it out, beauty bar at luminousair.com. You can submit those questions to us and we will talk about them on our pro tip of the day on YouTube. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday. Bye for now.